Hi everyone, my name is John. I've created a Facebook group called Take Your Mind Off It. It's regarding to a recent, as it's Mental Health Week. I am 43 years old. I live in London, South East London, stroke Kent, and I suffer from mental health issues, which is anxiety and OCD. I was diagnosed in 2008, about 2007, 2008, and what basically happened is that from a young age, at 7 years old, I was doing obscure things, which was hiding cushions behind settees, making sure everything's on the edge or ornaments were on the edge. And then as I got older and I went to my adolescent years, I ended up being taken to care by local authority, because when I was at school I was bullied because I didn't fit in with everybody, so I was an outcast. And back in the 80s it was hard, and as well as today it's very hard because bullying is a major thing. This made this kind of made it hard for me to do everyday things. As my days and years progressed on, I was taken into care, and when I was taken to care, my anxiety, my whole mental health became rather apparent, but there was no name given to it. So what happened was I went to foster parents, or foster carers as they are called now, and I went there, but the way my actions was, the way I was as a child, 13, 14 upwards, was not the way that children should be then, and the way that children are. I was polishing, dusting, checking my bed, duvet was fine so no one could sit on it. So that caused me anxiety. As I went, my foster parents knew that there was something wrong, and they told social services, but there was no... There's a message for you. So what then happened was I then left care and went to live on a flat on my own. So when I left there, because no one was in there and I was on my own, everything had to be in its place, cups the right direction, not in faults, literally like soldiers down on each other. When I was doing polishing, hoovering, the lot, everything had to be immaculate. And when I used to go outside to look at the door, I used to check it about 100 times, check everything 100 times, and I had these intrusive thoughts. So what I'm trying to get at is that mental health issues are very, across the board, are very much, they're very difficult to cope with. And until you're in that situation, nobody knows what you're going through. I run a business now, but that's difficult because every company I used to work for, they either got rid of me, sacked me because I was taking too slow, or the fact that the jobs I used to do was not making enough money. So I decided on my own to create a business. So what I'm trying now is that because I've been under the mental health care, which I still am, unfortunately, the way I see it is that government say they're going to inject millions and millions of pounds, but everybody, to a certain degree, has got OCD or anxiety in one way or form, and it's not going to reach everybody in the country. I think the government are not doing nothing. I think their power, they'd rather spend it on something which is absolutely wasted time, rather than spend it on issues that are basically vital to the country. There's loads of people committing suicide, there's people with mental depression, the lot. Male, female, children, the lot. And it should be, this should actually be something that should be priority in this country. It stems from everything, bullying at school, the lot. Anorexia, bipolar, the lot. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to create something, a group, that will enable people to come together, unite, communicate, connect with each other and feel better. I feel that this is something that is very close to my heart, very passionate about, and I feel that this needs to be looked at, because you go to doctors, you go to health authorities, hospitals, nurses, they do a great job, but when it comes to mental health, you can't put a plaster on it. You won't like cut, heal up, sorry. So you get medication, the medication just basically, it's like it plasters it. Basically, it just puts a cover on it. No one goes down the root of it. And what it is that the most important thing in your body is this, your mind. When you do things, a lot of things basically take people back for anxiety. They stay in, they can't face people. So I'm no expert, but I have been out, worn a t-shirt, and I want to help others, including myself, to get through it, to help. And please, if you like this, share it, like it. Thank you, and take care.